Alrighty, guys. So that's going to bring us on over to the quarterback. Jimmy Garoppolo, quarterback 14 last year. Just shy of 4,000 yards, 27 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Your thoughts on Jimmy G?
I think Jimmy G is a guy that you don't even necessarily want to target him in a super flex. He's a guy that you kind of get stuck with right after the second run. And he's outperforming that aspect of it. But there's just so many guys that I'd like in a more pass-oriented offense, right? I'd rather have a Ben Roethlisberger. I'd rather have Joe Burrow, excuse me. I'd rather have Joe Burrow and take my chance on the rookie. We know the Bengals are going to be trailing. They're at least going to be throwing the ball. The Niners defense is so damn dominant, and their run game is extremely efficient. I just can't trust that Garoppolo is going to be put in positions where he absolutely has to throw, and then he'll have a couple good games a year when he plays the Cardinals, right? That's when he really lit it up last year. His two best games both came against Arizona. But the games in that division outside of Arizona are all tough games, man. They play the Rams play them tough. Those are always low scoring ish games outside of the Thursday night game 2 years ago where it was like 54-51 or something at the end of that game. That was, the best Thursday night game of all time. And then the games against Seattle, which are a little bit back and forth, but Jimmy G he wants to be efficient, but he had too many turnovers last year to truly be an efficient quarterback, right? For what they're asking him to do, he needs to take those interceptions from 13, and he needs to be down at like 10 or 9. He's not throwing the ball enough to throw 13 interceptions. So he needs to figure out how to get through his progressions a little bit better. I think that without Emmanuel Sanders, he is going to struggle with that a little bit more this year. Manny Sanders has a unique ability to find a way to get open for his quarterback. He did it in Pittsburgh. He did it in Denver. He did it for San Francisco while he was there, and now he's going to be doing it for Drew Brees. So I think he is going to miss that. I don't know that Kendrick Bourne or Jalen Hurd or Brandon Ayuk, name your guy outside of George Kittle can really do that for Jimmy Garoppolo. So there's a ceiling on there. I think he's going to finish, quarterback 18. I don't even remember where I have him ranked, Alex, if you're pulling up the rankings. I don't remember where I have him ranked 18.
21.
21. Okay, so 18, 21. So it's fairly close by the time you get that low. The numbers are all together. He's not a guy I'm targeting. In a super flex league, he's the guy who's kind of left over and you're going, well, shit, I'm on the back end of the run and this is who I'm stuck with. So I may as well have him as opposed to Tua. But honestly, after Chris kind of talked about Tyrod earlier, I think I might take Tyrod over Jimmy G right now. Yeah, I can buy that strategy for this year. I don't love how that offensive philosophy is set up. And Kyle Shanahan has shown he can throw the ball and go pass happy. He did it in Atlanta, but given a choice, he's going to stay on the ground. And he has so many running backs to use this season and through the slow play of the NFL that we think is going to happen through the start. These quarterback numbers through the first 4 games of the year, they're all not going to be very good. I mean, Patrick Mahomes might light it up, but he's going to be the only one.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Here's a fun one for you. So Jimmy Garoppolo had 476 attempts last year. We covered Lamar Jackson last week, who had just over 400 attempts last year, and we all kind of came to the consensus that Lamar would see an uptick in his throws. So it's just a fun one. Who's got more passing attempts this year, Jimmy Garoppolo or Lamar Jackson?
Jimmy G.
Jimmy will, just due to the fact that he can't scramble enough to get out of the pocket and turn broken plays into rushing attempts. They're just going to turn into sacks or a passing attempt as he throws it away. Why don't you pick a harder one next time, Derek? Jeez.
Well, I think I'd honestly probably take Lamar on this one because I think I've got Lamar going to be at about 480 passing attempts this year. I think they actually take the ball out of Jimmy G's hands a little bit, and he probably is around about 460, 470 this year. So you
think Lamar's going to throw that much?
Yep, I think we're going to see about 80 more attempts this year from him.
Damn. Okay.